Captain rides too high in the crotch. He's got Zubat. I would argue, of course, that we're making this a lot harder on ourselves than we need to, but this is just to show anybody that does struggle. Like, this would be people, you know, who maybe don't have a lot of options, maybe they just started playing a while ago, maybe they're not really used to Team Go Rocket, etc., right? So I like to focus on budget teams, and as we're going up against Cliff right here, you saw that I switched into this Alolan Ninetales. He's gonna shield, of course, our first 2 charge attacks, so we don't need to charge that. But anyway, every single time that you switch, or every single time that you use a charge attack, or if the other team does it, you know, and that could be feinting as well, Team Go Rocket is gonna stand still. It's for like 2 to 3 seconds, so that's always time to use to just over-generate and like overcharge your energy. You can bank it up, you know, so like we have this weather ball. We could fire off 2 weather balls in rapid succession right now, but no, we don't do that. We want to just fire 1, get a few attacks in, and then just right around the time that they're gonna attack you, that's when you fire off your next one, right? So we're sort of getting bonus damage right now against this Kingdra. At least Kingdra can present a challenge maybe to some people. It depends on its moveset, right? You know, so this one's using Waterfall right here, so that actually really advantages us, I think anybody almost, because you can get a lot of attacks in before it even hits you. The animation for Waterfall will play and actually not do damage until like a little bit later. So right now we've actually got this Alolan Executor. It's actually important to have Alolan specifically. You can see we're still actually taking a lot of damage and unfortunately won't get the attack off because of our levels. This would work better off for you. You see that my Alolan Executor was 1393 on the CP, and like I said, I'm level 48, and so Team Go Rocket scales up and down based on your trainer level. So like, let's say that your trainer level's in the 30s or the 20s, you're gonna fight something that's gonna be easier essentially. Like the CP will be lower to scale with your trainer level, whereas with mine being 48, if you're basically 50, you're the highest. So the idea is that you could use Pokemon that are higher CP levels than mine are, while also facing opponents that are lower, so it would be easier for you. Hopefully that's understood. Now we're actually already into the Crobat right here. You can see Ninetales, this Alolan Ninetales. Again, these are specific to the Alolan variants, you know, that I'm using, those regional Pokemon. It's because of their typing. They have resistances where the other ones don't. Like regular Executor, for instance, it does resist water, you know, when that Kingdra was using Waterfall against us, but having the Dragon type as well, that's going to be a double resistance, right? Dragon resists water, Grass resists water. Unfortunately, it was just a matter of like our lower levels on our Pokemon that I'm using, but also higher trainer level. I didn't even get to get off 1 attack. You know, normally you would probably also have an Alolan Executor that has a full Grass moveset. You know, I think that's typical, at least. Bullet Seed, Seed Bomb. But hey, we did this battle. I don't think this will trip anybody up, so that's why I didn't talk about too many of the details of what choices we did. You know, you just want to kind of resist the typings while dealing super effective damage. That'll help most of you guys out, but please click an end screen on screen if you need to see like Giovanni or something else. And thanks for viewing.